Here is the tale of the tape. Much, much younger is Gabriel Bell, S18 MMA, of course, against the Charles Martin Martial Arts crew, represented tonight by Patryk Kwasik, the 27-year-old Kwasik, a touch taller. Unusual, Gabriel usually enjoys a height advantage. In this case, it's virtually identical. 3 3-minute rounds, and do not blink, Dean.
Yeah, the heavier weights can able to transfer the power. Heavy punches now from Bell, looking to close the distance. Bell looking to come over the top of the guard with a kick. That's beautiful work. Back foot now for Kwasik. Kwasik with a nice knee with a clinch. That's a smart play to nullify those strong strikes, close range. Going to be a case of pummeling the underhooks here and head control. I want to see Bell's head underneath the chin of Kwasik.
Kwasik fishing for an over-under here.
Bell doing a good job of getting the head underneath the chin. Looking for the knee, good separation. Kwasik looking for the body kick. Goes high with the kick.
Kwasik going upstairs with the right kick, follows up with a right cross. Bell with the chase here up to the cage. Both fighters tasting power and aggression so far, and not quite to the midway point of this first round, Dean.
Bell dipping the head ever so slightly. That promoted those uppercuts, excuse me, from Kwasik. Oh, some heavy right hands, double uppercuts here. Kwasik taking advantage of the fact that Bell sometimes dips his head close range. It's kind of like he's waiting for that clinch to get the ear to the chest. But it's a nice read there from Kwasik to utilize those uppercuts.
So Kwasik working to the fence, disengaging, backing off. A couple of kicks, goes for the plum. Bell here again, just forced out of position. Been a somewhat tentative round so far.
Yeah, I mean, back and forth, the outside position again for Bell. I think it's been initiation of game plan and dominance from both these athletes. Outside position, of course, the more favorable here for Bell. He's got to be careful about the guillotine attempt, though. Got to defend that neck. Patryk looking for the guillotine up against the cage.
Kwasik stepping in, looking to close the show, eats an uppercut. It looked to me like he thought that Nichols was going to stop this contest, but Patryk Kwasik, after a near guillotine, releases his submission hold and needs a good punch for his efforts. Time. That round bowled quickly.
Time flies when you're having fun. I mean, the two evenly matched fighters. I think it's going to come down to cardio, though. You know, to put on that much pressure, that much movement, the varying of attacks, the wrestling, the close range striking. But in particular, Patryk had success close range with the uppercuts. You know, Bell initially put a lot of pressure on, landed the head kick. Bell dipping the head ever so slightly, you can see there. That's what promoted these uppercuts close range.
And here we see Kwasik reaching for the guillotine. In on the hand fights was Gabriel Bell. Yeah, there was real flashy moments throughout that round, but then it kind of backed off a touch. So I think both fighters showing mutual respect after tasting potentially finishing outcomes on either end. We should be set for an exciting round 2 of a scheduled 3 here. You are watching Cage Steel 33. Again, tune in us with Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. All kinds of great content. You can follow the hashtag CageSteel33.
Bell's going to put the pressure on here, showing the uppercut himself. Like to see some level changes, though, even if you're not looking for the takedown. If you level change, it throws a little bit more sort of kind of distractions. Oh, another eye poke, Chris. Like the left eye there of Bell.
Neutral corners is Andrew Nichols as Gabriel Bell noticeably affected there on that left eye.
We get some time to recover here, and it might be a welcome break for Patryk. Patryk seemed the more labored of the two. Definitely some injury there to the left eye of Bell. Looks like he's good to go.
Bell nods there after a connection with a leg kick. Kwasik circles to his left. Kwasik reaching, not covering. Bell looking to box him up here, Dean, up against the cage.
This is where he needs to change levels, even if he's not looking for the takedown. Brings the hands down of your opponent. Beautiful clinch though from Kwasik though, close range, firing the knees in.
Well, Kwasik had potentially an opportunity, like you said, Dean, to level change there, but reaching for the plum. Solid series of techniques and some deep breaths from both fighters here up against the wire.
Bell looking to go to the body. That's smart play. I'd like to see more of the body work here to sap the gas tank. He's landing clean with that left hook and the right hooks here.
Bell with the southpaw stance, steps in with the lead right hook. That was a nice combination from Gabriel Bell.
Bell's going to snatch a hold of that left leg. You see Kwasik lifting up that leg, giving him the single leg.
Does the underhook not help though, Kwasik?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can clear the underhook with if the leg's up, it's a shorter distance to travel down. So the underhook's not as initiated. You know, when you have to travel down, it can hike you up. But if the leg's already up, you can snatch a hold of it. If you get a tight gable, you can turn it into a double leg ankle pick. You can even look for the high crotch. There's some nice knees to the body though in the outside position. If Bell can connect the hands though and get the hips in, could get the takedown, and that could be a case for him here to steal the round if he gets that takedown, but there's a separation from the referee. Oh, heavy shot there, heavy right hand from Kwasik.
Kwasik doing a great job here of trying to find some offense after an overdose of defensive maneuvers here against the cage. But Bell has stayed a couple of steps ahead of him here and is looking to hike up for that guillotine choke. Will he be able to get it?
Got to connect his hand to the outside of his fist and rotate that arm around the neck. Doesn't look like he has it. Separates, goes for the knee again. Patryk's got to try and face his opponent here, get that left underhook. Otherwise he risks giving his back. Bell again looking to wrap the neck, 20 seconds left.
Guillotine attempt here from Gabriel Bell. The second one in a row here. It doesn't look like he quite has the closure on the grips. Futile efforts here to the buzzer. A convincing round as Kwasik showing signs of fatigue. Bell too, noticeably. The signs of battle on display. It's a hot cage in there tonight, Dean. But I got that round for Gabriel Bell.
I would have to definitely agree. And I mean, of the two, Patryk has definitely sapped the most. You know, he's breathing heavy. He literally went down to his knees, hands on his knees after that second round. He's taken a seat on the stool here, whereas the contrast is Bell stood on his feet. You know, so that could be a case here. I'd like to see Bell target the body. If Patryk's struggling to breathe, he's trying to regain that oxygen debt. I'd like to see him channel those punches to the body, which in turn will damage the cardio and also bring the hands down.
Well, Kwasik showing that he was dangerous, I think, at a couple of points in that round, but Bell making this a messy fight and a fight that could be turning in his favor here. Round one was certainly closer, but if Bell can work similar magic here in the third and final 3 minutes on tap, it could be the road to victory. A nod to his corner suggests he may be the fresher fighter. And might I add a relaxed nod? You can tell there's a difference in relaxation coming off the stool. Look, both guys are tired, let's not miss words, but.
Hands are low though for Patryk. Bell's got to put the pressure on. Outside position, forcing those body shots as well. If he's on the outside, he's pushing all of his weight. He's forcing Patryk to carry all that weight. Patryk might be looking for the hip throw here.
Knees here from Bell.
Yeah.
Bell looking to close up on that guillotine choke again.
Doing a good job of wrapping the neck. Just got to connect the hand to the outside of the fist and then rotate the elbow high to the sky. You use the cage to block off Patryk as well.
Bell trying to increase torque. Is he going to change it up into a power guillotine? Can't quite get it. On the disconnect again, throwing hands. Kwasik, tired, weathered here, eating punches. This could be what Andy Nichols needs as a sign to move towards stopping this contest, but a nod and a smile from Kwasik. That can be a sign of only one thing, Dean.
Bell framing on the head beautifully, using the head as well to disengage, knee in. He should be able to sense the referee's close, and if he can't, his corner should be screaming with him to put the pressure on, because this is close to being finished.
Flurry of combinations here from Bell. Bell lining up with the left hand. Can't quite find his mark with the right. Kwasik takes a deep breath, comes back. Kwasik is gassed. Bell fatigued. Bell lands a flush right hand. Not a lot of meaningful defense coming back from Kwasik. Andy Nichols making an assessment over time here, Dean. That is an awful lot of one-way traffic.
Interesting to see Bell there disengage, and he literally let Patryk off the hook, but now he pushes forward. This is what he needs. He needs to put the foot on the gas, fire punches in bunches, punish the body, continuously do damage and show the referee that there's cause to stop this fight.
Bell again, right hand after right hand. How many more punches will Gabriel Bell have to land here? This fight should be over here momentarily, Dean, if he can continue this assault. Andy Nichols has given one or two good warnings here, and he steps in. That is the end. A well-earned blue-collar performance here tonight by Gabriel Bell.
Did an awesome job of smelling blood here in the ocean. Framed off the face beautifully, slammed the punches in, went to the knee as well around the guard to punish the body. Sensed the fact that Patryk potentially was a little bit tired, a little bit more labored, unable to defend up against the cage. Excellent work from Bell.
Taking a look at some of the action, we saw so much one-way traffic. There was, I think, a sense of fatigue off the benches there into the third round, but digging deep, both fighters. The last laugh goes to Gabriel Bell.
You can see the handiwork here, framing on the face, using it as a targeting system and disengaging Patryk from the clinch, which allows Bell then to strike in that dead space. Take a look from a different angle here, swing and a miss. This is where he backed off and let Patryk off the hook. Patryk came forward, but Bell initially looking for the right hand, gets there at the inside position of the cage, drives him forward. Continuous pressure and an accumulation of strikes that forced that finish.
Well, they had talked about Basics being the favorite of Gabriel Bell at S18 MMA, and arguably it was Basics that won him the fight here. Just very, very set series of combinations that I think just weighed and added up over time. Unable to offer meaningful response was Patryk Kwasik, and it'll be back to the drawing board for Kwasik as Bell marches on. Gary Pattison makes this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 3, your winner by TKO in the right corner, Gabriel Bell.